Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're going to be reacting to another Dhar Man video. This one is titled Poor Student Shamed for Old Clothes. What happens next is shocking. Ooh, I'm so shocked. This is a very nice. It came out like more than a year and a half ago. It's quite old. I've wanted to do this one for a long time, but it just kept slipping my mind because I don't really like to track a to-do list. But nevertheless, here we are. It's the first video here. Before I forget, optimize for video. I've gotten complaints about that before. So without further ado, let's get started. I gotta turn up my, okay. Here we go.
Hey, Casey, we're about to do a TikTok.
Oh, sorry.
Now we gotta start all over again.
Hey, you think I could be in it?
Are you kidding me? No way. Look at what you're wearing.
Wait, these kids like dance like Santa's elves, and like they think what they're doing is so good. Like, I mean, I'm not into bullying, but these guys are bullying this kid first, so
Is that last year's Animal Crossing t-shirt?
Yeah. Why?
No one plays that anymore. We'll play Minecraft.
wait, so you're shaming this kid for wearing an Animal Crossing shirt that was a year old. But I've been playing Minecraft since 2012, so your thing is at least 11 times older. The pot's calling the kettle black here, guys, but like 10 times blacker than black.
Are your parents so poor that they can't even get you a new t-shirt?
And are your parents so poor that like, you came from the caveman era?
Wow.
My dad isn't around, and my mom lost her job. So things have been...
Here, Gordon. Here are those clothes I was telling you about.
Thanks, Mrs. Henry.
Of course. Let me know if you need anything else, okay?
Okay.
Is everything okay out here?
Oh, yeah. Everything's fine, Miss Henry. We're just being boys. Flying around.
Okay.
Wait, don't tell me those are used clothes.
Hey!
Now I know why all your clothes are so old. Can't get them used. I gotta tell everybody. Hey everyone! Gordon gets his clothes from the Goodwill.
Come on, Joey. Give them back.
Oh, you want them back? I'll give them back.
Hey, you might as well, put your Minecraft shirt in there since it's like 11 years old, Joey.
See you later, Goodwill Gordon.
Goodwill Gordon. That's a good one.
But I will say one thing though, like this is one thing that really bothers me about the way school works and all that. Like notice that those kids, when Joey's like making fun of Gordon, none of those kids come in to help, which is really sad to see. They just laugh along with it. In my heart, I'm pretty sure at least one of them actually feel bad for Gordon, but like they just don't have the strength to tell it. And this is not good because people have been depressed or even committed suicide to due to being bullied, and this is part of it. You're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Just so you don't stand out from the norm. Like it kind of disgusts me. And additionally, Gordon, he has this fear. He doesn't want to tell Miss Henry, the teacher, because he's afraid of being judged as a weak person. You should get rid of that judgment. This is one thing that, when Zach bullied me, my bully Zach, back in grade 8, I wish I had more of the balls to tell a teacher.
We should play Arsenal. Yeah, let's do it.
Sounds like a fun game.
Where's your tablet, Gordon?
Oh. Mine's a little old, and Roblox doesn't really work on it.
Well, if it isn't Goodwill Gordon. Wait, do not tell me that's your tablet.
Yeah? Why?
When did it come out? Like 30 years ago? Anyways, check out the new iPad Pro my mom got me. Costs over $1,000.
Well, that's a waste of money, bud.
Look, mine's a little old, and it's all my mom could get me, okay? Let me see. Hey! Stop taking my stuff.
That's really mean. Give him his tablet back.
Be quiet! Don't even think about standing up for this loser. That's what I thought.
Like, see, stand up, you know, like
Can I please just have my tablet back?
Oh,
someone should have stood up to Joey. Seriously.
Fine, give it back.
Oh my God.
Wow. I can't believe you did that.
You're insane.
You broke it!
Does he not feel bad about himself?
Anything anyways.
How am I gonna get a new one?
Fine, I'll help you. Hey everyone, Goodwill Gordon needs a new tablet. He'll take anyone's used one. Just like his clothes.
Wow, and like nobody's helping him?
Have a good day.
Is this what the school district is like these days? It's been 10 years since I went to school, but seriously?
So you guys want to come over? My mom just got me a PS5.
Seriously?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, cool. Wow. How many times are we gonna see this loser today?
Just leave me alone, Joey.
Wait, do not tell me that you have to ride that piece of junk home.
It's not junk! My mom got it for me, said she had to sell her car, all right?
And this is the best she could do? Costs like $5, just like your tablet.
Okay, like I know these kids exaggerate about certain things, but like you said, like what? Your tablet came out 30 years ago? Bro, the slowest computer, the largest computer wasn't even that effective then, man. And like what, a good bike costs at least $400. Like seriously, these exaggerations like are sometimes way too out of the blue. It's almost funny.
Seriously. I'd never be seen riding that.
It must suck having to ride that home. My mom comes and picks me up in her brand new Porsche every single day.
Well, yeah, at least you're gonna like, you know, get fat because of that, Joey, because like, you know, hey, at least pedaling gives you those muscly legs. And you know, girls are really liking those muscly legs. So I think twice about what you're saying, Joey. You know, there's it's not like riding a bike, you know, has like, you know, it's all bad. And like besides, I love riding bikes home too. Like, you know, and thirdly, like it kind of bugs me, like, you know, when there's like things like, you know, when people talk about like, oh, they make fun of a fat person or like, you know, someone who's poor. Because one, like, you don't know what that person's going through. You know, like things were probably already hard enough for Gordon before you went and started making fun of him and further like shaming him. And like, you know, he said his dad wasn't around and, you know, his mom lost her job. So like things were already stressful enough for the family. And then, you know, without you making them worse. Yeah, like, and also when you fat shame one person or like, you know, make fun of one poor person, you're basically making fun of every fat person in the world and every poor person in the world. It's like, you're like, people should not be fat, people should not be poor, basically, you know, like, no, you know, like, that's why I would take offense to it, even though I wasn't the one being fat shamed or poor shamed.
And look, there she is now.
That's really good for you.
Let me see that.
Give me my keys back!
Sure, I'll give them back. Go fetch.
Wait, did he throw that in the driveway? Hope not.
Why did you do that?
Joey,
Oh,
I cannot
good.
believe what I just saw.
About time you showed up, Miss Henry.
Well, joking at Gordon's expense is unacceptable, young man. You two, go home. Joey, come with me.
What? No,
We have to go talk to your mom.
please, don't do
Good.
that.
Come on.
I just wish, you know, I just wish Gordon told, you know, Miss Henry about it himself. That's the only thing I changed so far in this video, but other than that, everything else is pretty good.
Hello, Mrs. Henry. How is everything?
Fortunately, not so good. I just caught your son here bullying another student. You need to have a serious talk with him or I will have to report it to the principal's office.
Wait, why Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? It seems like it's almost sunset. Did it take Joey like 2 hours to walk to the car? No wonder he hates riding bikes, he's so slow at walking.
Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. Yes, I will have a talk with him and make sure he learns a lesson. I promise you, this will not happen again.
I sure hope not.
Joey, what on earth did you do?
Come on, Mom. It's just Goodwill Gordon. It's not that serious.
Goodwill Gordon, who is that?
Just some poor kid everybody makes fun of. He wears old clothes, has a broken tablet, and even rides a crappy bike home. If you saw him, you'd laugh at him too.
No,
What?
I would never.
No, this is not how I raised you. How would you like it if people made fun of you, huh? You should never judge someone before walking in their shoes.
Whatever. We're rich. I'll never have to go through any of that. Now, come on. I want to play on my PS5.
No. Just because we have money does not mean you treat people badly. You know what? From now on, no new clothes,
Nice.
no new iPad, and you're going to bike home.
That's a nice way of
You can't do
parenting
that.
them. Instead of just grounding them, like make them experience what they made the other person suffer. Joey's gonna get a taste of his own medicine.
I just did. It's either that, or we let Mrs. Henry know to report you to the principal. So what's it gonna be, Joey?
I can't believe this.
Joey's so upset and can't believe his mom is taking all these things away from him. The next day, Joey's forced to wear an old
Everyone's
t-shirt
laughing
because
at him.
his mom took away all of his new clothes. When his friends see him, they laugh in his face and make fun of him. During lunch, when
Take
all
out
of
your
his
iPad,
friends are
Joey.
playing with their new iPads, Joey takes out an old tablet since his mom took away his new one. Everyone laughs and makes him feel really bad.
This kid is getting everything that he deserves.
After school, Joey's mom doesn't come to pick him up in her Porsche. Instead, he has to bike home. When his friends see him, they all laugh at him. Joey feels so humiliated. He now realizes how much it hurts to get made fun
I
of.
mean, what's so bad
And
about
then a
like
week later, Joey goes to talk to Gordon.
Hey, Gordon.
I don't want any trouble.
Oh, actually, I came to say I was sorry.
You are?
Yeah, I shouldn't have judged you before walking in your shoes. I never knew how much it hurt to get picked on. Can you please forgive me?
Wow. That means a lot. Sure, I forgive you.
you can see like Joey really needs it,
Oh.
like, and it shows. Just goes to show, like, grounding doesn't always work. The right with the right type of parenting, even those quote unquote bad kids also have a heart inside.
And thought maybe I should give you this.
Oh my gosh! A Minecraft t-shirt?
You get to wear older
I've always
t-shirts.
wanted one of these. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And do you want to come over and play Roblox?
This is so
Well,
cool.
I'd love to, but my tablet doesn't really work.
Don't worry about it. Just decided to get you a new one.
What? No way! I can't believe you got this for me. I've never had an iPad before. This is the nicest thing anyone's ever gotten for me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Nicest thing.
So,
really had a hard life.
should I meet you at your place? I have my bike, so I can't really ride in your car.
Actually, I'm biking too. We can ride together.
Well, that was the ending. It was so nice to see, Joey and Gordon getting along together and them fist bumping like that, like it just goes to show where life could change you, to where life could take you, right? Like no one would have thought, or like at least Joey and Gordon, none of them would have thought that they'd be friends at the end, and like I just wish, like more stories ended like this, in real life. But like I will want to say one thing though, that one small comment that is seemingly inaccurate about like this video, and it's that this is something that I learned from my business strategy class, but essentially what happens is income is not the only, nor is it the only accurate factor that determines how one behaves and how one spends their money. Like let me give you an example. Okay, like the average person who goes to college, they're almost broke, basically, right? Yeah, I knew one kid, Jacob, he had like a I knew he had a bunch of hockey sticks, like, in his room, basically. Like he was a big Canucks fan. And those hockey sticks, like, and other hockey possessions, they are not cheap. I think they almost cost $1,000, and like, so if this was accurate, if income was accurate, then by he would just be spending like very little money, if at all, and he'd probably be riding a bike, but no, he still has a car and all that. So, and like, like people like Bill Gates, like Bill Gates is one of the richest people on earth, but you know what he eats for lunch? Bill Gates, for lunch, he has McDonald's, and he just uses a coupon too. What, does that surprise you? Did you expect me to say that he eats lobster fettuccine alfredo or like Wagyu beef steak every day? No, no, absolutely not. Like, I mean, so just goes to show that income is not the only deciding factor of how people behave and spend their income. Um, but oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention too, like, is Joey a bad kid? Like, well, I mean, he turned into a good kid at the end, but I wouldn't exactly say, he's a bad kid. Like I mentioned this earlier in like one of my earlier videos, like it's not abnormal for someone to laugh at something they see out of the ordinary. Obviously, Joey grew up to be very privileged and all that, had a lot of, good things coming to him. So he didn't really see the side of being poor. So when he saw Gordon, he thought it was abnormal and decided to make fun of him. But he eventually realized that Gordon didn't have a choice as to who he could be and such. And yeah, so just goes to show you that it's not abnormal to laugh at things that are like, out of the ordinary, but young minds need to be educated. So that was all for today's video. I'd love to stay, but now I gotta jump. I'll see you guys on the other side of the bridge. Catch you next time.